A butterfly can really change your life. You might be thinking, what nonsense am I talking about? But truly, a butterfly can change your life. For this, you will need to watch this video till the end. And to know whether it can truly change your life or not, you first need to know what the butterfly effect actually is. The butterfly effect was a popular concept formulated by American mathematician and meteorologist Edward Norton Lawrence in the 1960s. Is the sensitive dependence on initial conditions in which a small change in one state of deterministic nonlinear dynamic system can result in massive unpredictable difference in later state. It suggests that a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil could, through a chain of atmospheric events, trigger a tornado in Texas weeks later. Edward Lorenz discovered this while working on a computer weather model designed to simulate various weather patterns. He discovered something shocking. Tiny changes in starting conditions, even something as small as rounding off a number, could lead to completely different outcomes. And this analogy isn't just true for the weather. It applies for every thought, every action, and every outcome that has ever occurred. As I said, every outcome is rooted in a past action. But what's fascinating is this. Some of the smallest actions in history created waves so powerful that they altered the lives of millions, whether in devastating ways or in ways that changed the world for the better. Let's take a look at a few of those examples. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were on a visit to Sarajevo, capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnian Serb conspirator Nedeljko Čabrinović threw a hand grenade at the car carrying Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. Leopold Leuker, Archduke driver, spotted a small bomb hurtling towards Archduke and his wife. He accelerated, and the bomb bounced off the back of the car, exploding onto the following vehicle. There are few injuries, but the Archduke and his wife are unharmed. Archduke proceeded to the city hall, but later decided to visit the wounded victims at the hospital. Due to a failure in communication, Leopold mistakenly took a wrong turn and stalled directly in front of the Gavrilo Princip, who was a member of the revolutionary group Young Bosnia and backed by the Serbian secret society known as the Black Hand. Princip, standing on a street corner, fired 2 shots. The first bullet hit the Archduke in the jugular vein, and the second hit Duchess Sophie in the abdomen. Austria-Hungary issued an ultimatum to Serbia, which was rejected and led Austria-Hungary to declare war against Serbia with German support. Russia then came to Serbia's defense, therefore initiating the First World War. Imagine if the Archduke's convoy had not taken a wrong turn, Ferdinand would not be shot. If he had not been shot, Austria-Hungary would not have declared war on Serbia. But many say World War I was destined to happen, and they're probably right. World War I wasn't caused by just one bullet, it was caused by years of tension. But it certainly would have started differently, potentially changing its outcome, all because a car took a wrong turn and stalled in the middle of the road. While on the subject of World War, you might have heard that one pull of the trigger could have been saved from World War II and the death of over 70 million people. In late 1918, as German troops were retreating near Marcoing, France, Henry Tande, a British soldier, saw a wounded German soldier lying by the side of the road. Tande refused to shoot the man and let him walk away. Later, that wounded soldier was said to be Adolf Hitler. If he had been shot, Adolf Hitler might not have become the driving force behind World War II, and it's hard for anyone to imagine what might have happened instead. World War II would have surely been very different, and it may or may not have happened at all. This could have had a huge impact on the course of history, possibly changing the lives of your ancestors and even determining whether you or I would be here today. Melinda Gates divorced Bill Gates in 2021 after 27 years of marriage due to an irreparable breakdown of trust, citing a lack of honesty and intimacy. Melinda has previously pointed to the Bill association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein as a key factor in the breakdown of their relationship. Bill has admitted to meeting Epstein multiple times and said he regrets it, though he has not been accused of any wrongdoing. But imagine, if Bill Gates hadn't met with Jeffrey Epstein, maybe he and Melinda Gates wouldn't have divorced, and their life together might have been happier, focusing even more on their charitable work, or perhaps might have continued their collaborative efforts in philanthropy. When something significant happens in your life, remember, it's not just by chance. Like the butterfly effect suggests, everything you do today can drastically change your future. The skills you learn now might come in handy in ways you never expected. Just like the fractals we discussed, even the smallest, seemingly random actions can have far-reaching consequences down the road. Even if something doesn't make sense to you right now, in the future, when you look back, everything will start to make sense. You should also pursue the things that interest you. After dropping out of Reed College, Steve Jobs audited a calligraphy class in 1972, learning about different typefaces, spacing, and most importantly, the artistry of beautiful lettering. At that time, it seemed useless. Computers only displayed plain, boring text. 10 years later, this passion for design directly inspired the multiple typefaces and proportionally spaced fonts on the first Macintosh computer. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. The decisions you make today matter. Every decision points your life in the direction you are about to travel. No decision is an isolated choice, it's a chain of events. So, if you ever feel like your life doesn't matter, remember, it truly does.